You all right?
Good, thank you, yeah.
Congratulations on the performance. I saw it this morning. It's a very interesting performance because she's so sort of crazy, out there, vivacious, Russian, and you can see why there's problems in the relationship, but you really like her. I mean, how problematic is it playing this role? Because it's so important that people like her as a character.
Absolutely right. You've absolutely hit the nail on the head. That was the challenge, was to, you don't want to ingratiate the audience, but if you alienate her, they just will stop listening to her, So it was really important to keep that, and the only way into that was to show the humanity and the vulnerability and the reality of her emotion. If it just became an operatic performance, that would have been ultimately kind of boring, I thought. So I tried to maintain the utter reality for her of what she was feeling at any one moment.
Now, of course, a lot of people see Tolstoy and they go,
yeah.
I mean, but this, can you explain why this isn't such a sort of, it's not...
Well, I think the important thing to say is it's not actually about Lev Tolstoy and Sophia Tolstoy. It's not a historic drama about the Tolstoys. It's a comedic film about love and marriage, and the historic and the real life situation of the Tolstoys is a way that the vehicle that is used to tell this to make this funny story about love and marriage, about young love, about older love, about marriage, the difficulties of marriage, the difficulties of an enduring love. So those are the themes in it, really, rather than a sort of historical drama.
Because one of the things, that's the old love thing, when he was especially on the deathbed and the 42 years that they were together. I mean, this is not normally seen on the screen.
No, normally you finish, don't you, and they lived happily ever after, and this is the ever after. This is what happens in the ever after, yeah.
But why don't people make films like that? Because surely it's you've made one.
We have. I think some films do deal with those themes, It's just much easier to cut out and send everyone out of the audience in a lovely frame of mind. Oh, and they lived happily ever after. Oh, that was nice. These are the films that don't deal in the black and white, but deal in all the shades of grey, and they don't send the audience out with a nice benign feeling of, oh, everything's going to be fine. They send you out with question marks in your head. But that's one of the functions of film.
Exactly. Now, finally, James and Anne-Marie, they've just announced they're having a
yes,
one.
Yeah.
How do you feel for them? How do you feel about it?
Well, I've known Anne-Marie long before. I think I knew Anne-Marie before she met James, actually. We did a play together a long time ago. I'll tell you one thing about that baby. It's going to have the most wonderful lullabies sung to it, because Anne-Marie, unbeknownst to most people, has the most fantastic singing voice, as well as being a genius actress. So it'll be a very happy baby. It's also got it will have a fabulous dad in James.
Oh, great. Well, thank you very much. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the film. Thank you.